stopped it. It shut down unanimous.
It was able to shut it down?
We're good. We're good. I accept your apology, Chris. You saw that, right?
Okay, I'll still give you. I still got a shirt, Chris.
You saw. He
He
said,
said it with authority.
Yeah.
Come on, you think I don't got it going?
he said, "Fool, don't you think I know my job? Of course it's live."
Wait a minute. Uh-oh.
And then I see the comments again. Like,
Sergio Nunez hasn't moved for...
yeah, he hasn't moved, bro. That'll tell you that there's no way he was live.
There it
Hey,
goes.
put Trump back on over there, Chris. Yeah, there you go. You got your...
Now. Just barely right now.
I like that video. You know where he smacks Zelensky?
HHS to provide free housing and cars for
You
illegal
should get this
aliens.
camera, Chris, and put it a little bit
$45
down.
million for diversity, equity, and
That way we'll go up.
inclusion scholarships in Burma.
Above the...
$40 million to
thing.
improve the
If- I don't know. I don't want you to snap at me again, bro.
inclusion of sedentary
We don't want no problems over here, Chris.
Nobody knows what that is.
I love how he's saying it.
And look what you got.
$8 million
You got the display
to
capture up there, Chris.
LGBTQI+. In the African nation
Well-
of Lesotho, which nobody has
All right,
ever
bud.
heard of.
Boo boo. Where are you,
Boo-boo.
man?
$60 million for indigenous peoples and Afro-Colombian empowerment.
All right, let's see what Trump got to say,
Chris,
bro.
Central
sing it.
America, $60 million. $8 million for making mice transgender.
Oh, God.
This is real.
Gay ass mouse, huh?
$32 million for a left-wing propaganda operation in Moldova.
I love how he's calling it all
$10 million
out.
for male circumcision in Mozambique.
Wow.
$20 million for the Arab Sesame Street
Shut the fuck up.
in the Middle East.
No, I already
It's a
seen that
program.
one. Yeah.
$20 million
That's
for
crazy.
a program. $1.9 billion to recently created decarbonization of homes committee, headed up,
Chris,
and we know she's
you want to turn that
involved.
air on and that one
Just
off
at the
so
last
you don't get
moment,
so much
the money
feedback.
was passed over
Thanks, bud.
by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her?
Ooh.
A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring.
God.
$1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia. $14 million for social cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City. He's a real estate developer. He's done very well. $250,000 to increase vegan local climate action innovation in Zambia. $42 million for social and behavior
Look at their
change
signs.
in
That's the little
Uganda.
signs right there.
$14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia. Asia's doing very well with learning. You know what we're doing? We use it ourselves. And $101 million for DEI contracts at the Department of Education. The most ever paid, nothing even like it. Under the Trump administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad. Many more have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it.
They're
We
pulling their
found
covers, bro.
hundreds of billions
Elon's
of
good.
dollars
Elon, he's
of
G'd up.
He's making the bed, Gil. He's changing the sheets. Homie.
Yes, bro.
The bed skirt, the fucking, the mattress cover, everything.
He's
But
pulling-
look at that picture. Look, half the room
Yeah.
is looking mad. With
How
some
are they saying
signs
false? Like he's
liar,
calling it out right
false.
there. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Let him.
Yeah,
Okay, so explain Mozambique, whatever's going on.
I have no
Stand
clue.
up, explain it.
I
Then.
have no clue.
Why would we pay for
I don't even know
social
where the
equality
fuck
and
Mozambique
Let's see what he's
is.
got.
back a lot of that money. We got it just in time. This is just the beginning. The Government Accountability Office, a federal government office, has estimated annual fraud of over $500 billion in our
Jesus
nation.
Christ,
And we are working very hard to stop it. We're going to. We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program
The party's
for our
over.
seniors, and that our seniors,
That's a Benny. He likes coconuts.
people that we
That's right, Benny.
rely on.
Good for you,
Believe it or
brother.
not, government databases
The juice is
list
pretty good. You can put a little
4.7
salt. I mean,
million
little
Social Security
little hot sauce in
members
there, a little tahini on the
from
coconuts, bro. They're
people
good, Benny.
Aged 100 to 109 years old.
Yeah, there was dead people there. I see dead people.
It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite that elderly. 3.47
That's your president, my boy. You know
from
this.
ages
Yup.
120
People
to
act like when they say that, it's like a-
I know, it's not a diss.
Like a diss, bro.
Hey, metal, you're damn right.
3.9
That's like,
million
oh shit,
people
fool. That's
from
like metal,
ages
fool.
130
Yeah,
to
metal, watch out.
139.
I thought they got that fool in Chino.
I remember when I had a crazy fucking
3.5
YouTube
million
name.
people
Well, was your
What's
from
that?
ages
I'm just kidding.
140
I remember when I had my first beer.
And money is being paid to
Sure,
many
I got it.
of
I
them.
just got it. My bad.
Yeah.
And we're
It's all right.
searching right now.
Stone.
In
Stone.
fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid and paid,
Yeah.
and nobody does, and it really hurts Social Security and hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 150 to 159, and over 130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old.
Oh, man.
Wow.
We have a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
Buenos tardes, Omar.
Yeah.
What a fool.
Yeah.
What a fool.
Yeah.
That's right, Callie. Let them know.
Yep.
Including, to finish, 1,039 people between the ages of 220 and
Damn.
229. One person between the age of 240 and 249.
They've been cashing
and
those checks.
One person is
Yeah.
listed at
Who's been cashing them?
360 years
That's what I
of
was saying.
age.
Why don't they just go to the door where these checks are being cashed?
Well, I'm sure they're going to go look.
Yeah.
More than 100
Well,
years
they've already looked.
older than our country.
Hey, they might be real. They might be reptilians, bro.
He said one person's older than the country.
You'll find out where that money's going. And it's not going to be pretty. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find, we will defeat inflation,
what do they
bring
do?
down
They don't
mortgage
actually
rates,
cut the
lower
check, or
car
someone-
payments,
where they
and
send it
protect
somewhere,
our
like-
It's deposited
seniors
into a
and
card.
put
Yeah,
more money
or somebody
in the
died
pockets
40
of
years ago and they're
working
continuing to give them
families.
checks.
Okay, so are they keeping this money, or are
Yeah,
they just
I'm
sending
sure.
Well,
it
I
out
think what
to
happens
some,
is a lot of the
someone's
immigrants,
coming
they
up?
get these social security numbers and they just refile under them
Yeah.
and they keep it going.
What? Yeah, not just it, like anybody.
Yeah.
can,
Anybody.
right?
Yeah.
Get my hands on an old ass birth certificate and send that shit.
Yeah.
in.
Don't
For
be
sure.
getting no bright ideas, Drew.
Not no more.
Not no more,
Beautiful
player.
drop, big,
Yeah,
beautiful
no
drop.
shit.
It's about time.
I'm
And
on
in
the late train, man.
Near
I'm on the late
future,
train.
I want to do what has not been done in 24 years: balance the federal budget. We're going to balance
Ooh, man.
That's his goal,
Man.
huh?
Who did it last?
If he
Clinton?
does that,
Did Clinton
hey.
do it last? Clinton was the last
Bill
one.
Clinton was the last
If
one
he
to do
does
it.
that,
Yeah,
Man.
Bill Clinton was the last one. And he did the same thing. He fired a bunch of federal employees, went in there and cleaned house.
I just saw a thing where a lot of the stuff Trump says, Clinton said when he was
yeah.
president.
You caught yourself on that
Very
one, huh?
similar.
You caught yourself on that one.
goal in mind.
You caught yourself on
He's
that
been
one. huh?
breathing ever since I was going to say
Yeah,
something.
I got a hot one last night slid under my door, said I snore.
Goes on sale.
I saw they kicked out Al Green. Damn, he ruined one of my favorite singers' names.
Yeah.
We will allow
Yeah, that's what they did kick out.
I love Al
from
Green,
all over
yeah.
the world to buy
Four
aircraft
hours out
to
there in
US
the
citizenship.
fucking
Oh,
hallway.
they got him? The
Let's see what
deported?
he says. No,
No, they
you're
threw
supposed to
this
watch it.
sophisticated.
He looked like Al Green. He's from
And
Texas.
these
Dusty
people will have
ass
to
Al
pay
Green.
tax in our country. They won't have to pay tax from where they came. The money that they've made, you wouldn't want to do that, but they have to pay tax, create jobs. They'll also be taking people out of colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our country instead of having them being forced out.
Yo,
Number one,
Carlos
at the top
Blanco.
school, as an example, being forced out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous numbers of jobs and great success for a company out there. So while we take out the criminals, killers, traffickers, and child predators who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people, the Democrats, the Biden administration, the open border
Facts.
insane policies that
Facts.
you've allowed to destroy our country, we will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people. They're going to pay a lot of money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money.
How do you not get happy with that?
See, look at that. Look at half the room.
Yeah.
Americans have given us a mandate for bold and profound change. For nearly 100 years, the federal bureaucracy has grown until it has crushed our freedoms, ballooned our deficits, and held back America's potential in every possible way. The nation founded by pioneers and risk-takers now drowns under millions and millions of pages of regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you're rejected. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration will reclaim power from this unaccountable bureaucracy, and we will restore true democracy to America again.
That's right.
I'll tell you right now, I mean, I'm one of those guys that's $7. It's $7, and that's important to me.
That's right.
Who resist this change will be removed from office immediately. Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple. And the days of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over. And the next phase of our plan to deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to pass tax cuts for everybody. They're in there, they're waiting for you to vote. And I'm sure that the people on my right, I don't mean the Republican right, but my right here, I'm sure you're going to vote for those tax cuts, because otherwise I don't believe the people will ever vote you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that. But I know this group is going to be voting for the tax.
Look at that.
That's the group we need.
Do they always bring signs like that?
No, this is something
I know
new.
that one half isn't going to stand up, but I never seen the signs before.
Thank you. It's a very, very big part of our plan. We had tremendous success in our first term with it. A very big part of our plan. We're seeking permanent income tax cuts all across the board. And to get urgently needed relief to Americans hit especially hard by inflation, I'm calling for no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security benefits for our great seniors.
Okay. Didn't you already pass
How are
that?
they not, the other side, no matter what, how are they not clapping for that? That shows how childish they are.
They're not going to clap for nothing.
Yeah, that's garbage. That's childish.
I got a little rant about that, too, after we're done with this shit. What was that say?
Start by paying your tax.
He does pay
And I
taxes.
also want to make interest payments on car loans tax deductible, but only if the car is made in America.
Yeah, oh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Bring the General Motors plant back to Van Nuys Boulevard in Blythe.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, huh? Bring our GM plant back.
And by the way, we're going to have growth in the auto industry like
Bunch of
nobody's
my
ever
homeboys'
seen.
dads
Plants
worked
are
at that
opening
All my
up
homeboys'
over
dads
the
worked there.
place.
Yeah.
Deals are being
Was
made.
good chat after
Never
this is
seen.
done.
That's a
We'll get going
combination
talking
of
some
the election
politics,
win
man.
and tariffs. It's a beautiful word, isn't it? That, along with our other policies, will allow our auto industry to absolutely boom. It's going to boom. Spoke to the majors today, all three.
Boom. It's gonna
top
boom.
people, and they're so excited.
Take a
In
shot
fact,
every time
Already,
Matt goes.
numerous car companies have announced that they will be building
Fuck around and
massive
find out, Chris.
automobile plants in America, with Honda just announcing a new plant in Indiana,
threatening Chris?
one of the largest anywhere in the
It's a
world.
snouse fool.
Schnauzer.
From Lenny and Squeaky, huh?
And this has taken place since our great victory on November 5th, a date which will hopefully go down as one of the most important in the history of our country. In addition, as part of our tax cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic
bear.
production and all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we will provide 100% expensing. It will be retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And it was one of the main reasons why our tax cuts were so successful in our first term, giving us the most successful economy in the history of our country, first term. We had a great first term.
Until COVID came.
Yeah, COVID killed everything.
If you don't make your product in America, however, under the Trump
They saw you, Matt.
administration,
Hey,
you will
Ron,
pay a
Ron,
tariff,
busted.
Ron.
and in some cases, a rather large
Caught you,
one.
bro.
Other countries
I
have
know, I
used
gotta get better at
tariffs
that.
against us
Put his
for
ass on
decades,
blast.
and
Gotta
now
get better
it's
at that,
our
Ron,
turn
my
to
bad.
Start using them against those other countries. On average, the European Union, China, Brazil, India,
The hell is
Mexico, and Canada, have you heard of them?
that? Huh?
And countless other nations
No,
charge
follow down
us
because Upper
tremendously
Hollywood.
higher tariffs than we charge them. It's very unfair.
I'll take it, bro.
India charges us auto tariffs
Hills will now be
higher
called
than
America Hills.
100%. China's average tariff on our products is twice what we charge them. And South Korea's average tariff is 4 times higher. Think of that, 4 times higher. And we give so much help militarily and in so many other ways to South Korea. But that's what happens.
This was banging on
This is
everybody.
happening
Hey,
by
South Korea,
friend and
no.
foe. This system is not fair to the United States and never was. And so on April 2nd, I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to be accused of April Fool's Day. That's not, just one day was cost us a lot of money. But we're going to do it in April. I'm a very superstitious person. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and
That's
forth.
right. That's
Whatever
right.
they tax us,
Yep. That's
we
right.
will tax them.
Yep.
If they do non-monetary tariffs to keep us out of their market, then we will do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market.
There you go.
There's a lot of that, too.
He's going
they don't
all
even
in with
allow
this.
us
All
in
in,
their
bro.
If it
market.
don't work, he's gonna crash.
We will take in trillions and
work,
trillions of dollars
Yeah,
and
he
create
doesn't have a
jobs like
parachute.
we have never seen
No.
before.
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
you
he
don't.
just said fuck it.
I
it's
did
wrong.
it with China, and I did it with others, and the
I think
Biden
it's gonna work,
administration
though.
couldn't do
I
anything
hope it
about it
does.
because
I
there
don't
was so
wanna
much
see our
money they
country get
couldn't do
worse.
anything about it. We have been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer.
Oh, there's breaking news here, Chris. Oh, sourpuss ass motherfuckers.
Much has been said over the last 3 months about Mexico and Canada, but we have very large deficits with both of them. But even more importantly, they've allowed fentanyl to come into our country at levels never seen before, killing hundreds of thousands of our citizens and many very young, beautiful people, destroying families. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They are, in effect,
got an Asian
receiving
wife?
subsidies of hundreds of
That his
billions
wife?
of dollars.
Tom, does that
We
have a
pay
Asian wife?
subsidies
I
to
don't know.
Canada and to Mexico of hundreds of billions of dollars, and the United States will not
She
be
better not
doing
get him
that
mad. He'll tore her
any
ass out of the
longer. We're not going to do it any longer. Thanks to our
Ruthless, yes, I do
America
like
First
coconuts, bro.
policies we're putting
A little bit of tahini and
into
lemon.
place, we have
I'm
had
quite partial to coconuts
$1.7
myself.
trillion
Yeah, I like
dollars of
coconuts.
new
Very good.
investment
Very
in
good, bro.
America in just the past few weeks. The combination of the election and our economic policies that people of SoftBank, one of the most brilliant anywhere in the world, announced a $200 billion investment. OpenAI and Oracle, Larry Ellison,
America
announced
first, that's right.
$500 billion investment, which they wouldn't
For cheap
have
times.
done if
Yeah, I hope it
Kamala had
works,
won.
man. I feel you.
Apple announced $500 billion investment. Tim Cook called me. He said, I cannot spend it fast enough. It's going to be much higher than that, I believe. They'll be building their plants here instead of in China. And just yesterday, Taiwan Semiconductor, the biggest in the world, most powerful in the world, has a tremendous amount, 97% of the market.
Oh, I heard about AB 133. We're going to
announced
talk about
a
that.
$165 billion
We'll talk about it in a
investment to
bit.
build the most powerful
Put it
chips
on-
on earth
put it on silent,
right
bro.
here in the USA.
It's never on silent. He always says on silent. It's never on silent. So it's going right?
It still vibrates though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Silent means nothing.
I don't have that on my phone.
Every phone has it. Chris, he doesn't have it on his iPhone, bro.
Any money your chips
Oh,
out
yeah,
is
you
a
can take off
horrible,
vibrate.
See,
horrible
yeah.
thing. We give
I think he just
hundreds
likes it
of
when it
billions
vibrates.
of dollars And it doesn't mean
That's
a
why
thing.
he's
They take
breathing.
our money and they don't
No, because the
spend
table
it.
you hear on the mic,
Oh,
All
especially.
that
really?
meant
Yeah.
to them,
Oh.
we're
You
giving
don't-
them
okay.
no money. All that was
You can
important
take
to
it out,
them was
vibrate.
they didn't want to pay the
Guys,
tariffs, so
bugging.
they came and they're building, and many other
He's just
companies are
negative the whole
coming.
time. That metal dude's just
We don't
so
have to give
negative.
them
Yeah, I
money. We just want to protect
I
our
see.
businesses and our people. And they will come because they won't have to pay tariffs if they build in America.
That's
so
right.
it's
What is
very
he talking
amazing.
about?
You should get
The
rid
war's
of
about to
the
start.
CHIP Act. And whatever's left over, Mr. Speaker, you should use it to reduce debt or any other reason you want to.
They're even telling you, bro, the clip on the side of the iPhone.
I hit the clip. I have vid 16.
Our
got
new
like 3
trade
new
policy
buttons.
will also be great for the American farmer. I love the farmer.
Love
He loves him, bro.
Who will now be selling into our home market, the USA, because nobody is going to be able to compete with you. Because there's goods that come in from other countries and companies. They're really in a bad position in so many different ways. They're uninspected. They may be very dirty and disgusting, and they come in and they pour in, and they hurt our American farmers. The tariffs will
I left my suit at home.
go on
There you go.
agricultural product coming into America, and our
That would have been kind
our
of cool.
farmers
coming
starting
in.
on
That'd have been a
April
good idea.
2nd.
That'd have been too much, though.
May
No, that'd
be
be
a little
awesome.
bit of an
Think so?
adjustment
That's
period.
pretty fucking awesome.
We had that
Remember
before when I
for
made
next
the deal
year?
with
Remember that for
China.
next year?
$50 billion of purchases, and I
Today's
said,
Dusty
just bear
Tuesday.
with me, and they did. They
Someone
did.
said, "Where's my
Probably
Yapo
have to
Monday?"
bear with me again, and this will be even better. That was great.
It was when
the
Yapo
problem
Monday.
with it
Compa
was
was
that
here
Biden
yesterday.
didn't
Oh, yes.
enforce it.
Crazy
He didn't
ass, you're
enforce it.
right.
$50
What's up,
billion
Compa?
of purchases.
You're watching.
And we were doing great, but Biden did not enforce it, and it hurt our farmers. But our farmers are going to have a field day right now. So to our farmers, have a lot of fun. I love you too. I love you too.
That's right.
It's all going to happen.
The farmers are
Wasn't
going to have
there
fun.
something going on? The farmers were getting dogged out or something. Like,
Yeah, but the farmers also do get a lot of money from.
Make a lot of money.
They
What
make
was
a,
the problem, though? Did he cut
Also
funding to them or
25%
something?
Sure.
tariff on foreign aluminum, copper, lumber, and steel, because if we don't have, as an example, steel and lots of other things, we don't have a military, and frankly, we just won't have a country very long. Here today is a
Democrats falling asleep.
proud American steelworker,
They're too mad to fall asleep.
fantastic person from Decatur, Alabama, Jeff Denard,
Yeah, see, like,
has been working
Yeah,
at
I
the
don't
same
understand.
steel
How
could
plant
any
for
of the trade people who
27
live in
years
America,
at a
how
job
could
that
they be
has
upset by what he's
allowed
doing?
him to serve
That's
as
the
the
ignorance.
captain
If you're upset at what
of
he's
his
doing,
local
you are
volunteer
ignorant.
It's like a
fire
whole
department,
conversation. I
raised
guess
when
seven
this is
done,
children
we'll talk
with
about
his
it.
beautiful wife Nicole, and over the years provide a loving
Silence
home
on the
for more than
Dita.
40 foster children. So great, Jeff.
Who's that?
that's Jeff, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
You seen the movie? He says, "I'm Jeff."
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. Oh,
Jeff will
stone head.
headbutt your ass. You'll be in trouble. You
Jeff's
see
got a
that?
dome. That dude ain't
Fucking
wearing,
opera
he ain't wearing no snap
Not
cap.
just
That's
I
about
wish that fool's neck is
protecting
tired than a
American
motherfucker.
They're about protecting the soul
That's what he say.
of our country. Tariffs
Oh,
are
Lord,
about
here we
making
go.
America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly.
buying
There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much. No, you
God,
don't.
that guy's annoying.
And look where Biden took us, very low, the lowest we've ever been. Jeff, I want to thank you very much. And I also want to recognize another person who has devoted herself to foster care community. She works so hard on it. A very loving person, our magnificent First Lady of the United States.
That's right.
Oh, Donald.
London's fine, you motherfucker.
She's very elegant,
Classy, huh?
classy. She reminds me of, what's her name? Reagan. Nancy Reagan.
Nancy Reagan.
Classy. Yeah.
You know, she had some sort of event, and one of the reporters were banging on her, and
Melania's
Barron got
work
up.
has yielded
and
incredible
fucking-
Yeah, that's right. He
results,
backed up his
helping
mom.
prepare
That's
our
right.
nation's
Yeah.
future leaders as they enter the workforce. Our First Lady is joined by two impressive young women, very impressive. Haley Ferguson, who benefited from the First Lady's Fostering the Future initiative and is poised to complete her education and become a teacher. And Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deepfake image produced by a peer. With Elliston's help, the Senate just passed the Take It Down Act, and this is so important. Thank you very much, John. John Thune, thank you. Stand up, John. Thank
Yeah,
you,
that's
John.
important. We're going through that on social media right now. Where people can take your images and use it for what they want once it's out there in
Thank
the
you
media.
all very much.
And there's more laws to back you up than you know.
Well, there was a thing when the movies was on strike.
Yeah.
Part of the thing with
And
them
thank you to
signing
John
or
Thune
whatever
and the
was
Senate.
not to, using
job
AI to use
to
their images for
criminalize the-
something
That's part
they're
of
not
it. But
getting
like
paid for.
photographers, like
Such
Renee just put something on his
images
page talking about you
online
can't
is
use images if I took them. I'm like,
terrible,
man, miss me with that shit.
And once it passes
Take
the
an image
House,
of me,
I
I'll
look
use it
forward
however I
to
want.
signing that
Yeah.
bill
Let's see what they got.
into law. Thank you. And I'm going to use that bill for myself, too, if you don't mind. Because nobody gets treated worse than I do online. Nobody.
No.
That's great. Thank you very much to the Senate. Thank you.
That's right, Jose.
But if we truly care about protecting Americans' children, no step is more crucial than securing America's borders. Over the past 4 years, 21 million people poured into the United States. Many of them were murderers, human traffickers, gang members, and other criminals from the streets of dangerous cities all throughout the world. Because of Joe Biden's insane and very dangerous open border policies, they are now strongly embedded in our country, but we are getting them out and getting them out fast.
I see it.
Yeah, but that's not fake news, Tony. He does real news.
And I want to thank Tom Homan and Christy. I want to thank you and Paul of Border Patrol. I want to thank you. What a job they've all done. Everybody, Border Patrol, ICE, law enforcement in general is incredible. We have to take care of our law enforcement. Have to.
Trayvon Moots, for sure they're watching this in the people.
I wonder if he's gonna give us a shout out, Chris. I wonder if he's gonna give us a shout out.
Last year,
Who, Trump?
a brilliant 22-year-old nursing student named Lakin Riley,
There we go,
the
yeah.
best in her class, admired by everybody,
Yeah, but
went
we
out
did
for
get
a
deported,
jog
bro.
on the campus of the University
We're trying to
of
get him
Georgia.
back.
That morning, Lakin was viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered. Lakin was stolen from us by a savage illegal alien gang member who was arrested while trespassing across Biden's open southern border and then set loose into the United States under the heartless policies of that failed administration. It was indeed a failed administration. He had then been arrested and released in a Democrat-run sanctuary city, a disaster, before ending the life of this beautiful young angel. With us this evening are Lakin's beloved mother, Allison, and her sister, Lauren.
That's right.
Yeah, look at that.
That's right.
Hey, Trayvon, Boo Boo will be back.
We need a GoFund. We need $20,000 to get Boo Boo back,
We should call his ass.
and then
huh?
we'll do like the Chicano rap documentary that never happened.
keep all of that. Yeah.
Last year, I told Lakin's grieving parents that we would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain. That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens who threaten public safety. It's a very strong, powerful act. It's called the Lakin-Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never, ever forget our beautiful Lakin Hope Riley.
This is what's a Catholic church. Stand up, sit down. Stand up, sit down.
Shame, bullshit.
That is true, though.
Thank you very much. Since taking office, my administration has launched the most sweeping border and immigration crackdown in American history, and we quickly achieved the lowest numbers of illegal border crossers ever recorded. Thank you. The media and our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation. We must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed was a new president.
Ooh, shots fired. Yeah, they're whistling up in the club, bro. At the Dodger game. Look at these. Dude, what is that?
Old lady with purple.
Joe
Yeah,
Biden
I
didn't
guarantee
just
she drives
open
a
our
Subaru.
borders, he flew
She's like
illegal
she sucked on a
aliens
lemon.
over them
Man.
to overwhelm our schools, hospitals, and communities throughout the country. Entire towns like Aurora, Colorado, and Springfield, Ohio, buckled under the weight of the migrant occupation and corruption like nobody's ever seen before. Beautiful towns destroyed. Now, just as I promised in my inaugural address, we are achieving the great liberation of America.
That's right.
That's right.
Let's get some American flags up there. Like
right,
Jose.
Jose.
Let's get some American flags up there.
It's funny, like these guys like this, Mr.
But there's
Fisticuff.
still-
Go watch another program.
Is much work to be done.
Oh,
Here
but we need
tonight
the
is a
interaction
woman
from people who
I
disagree.
have gotten to know, Alexis Nungary
See the wolf.
from Houston.
That's right, Wolf.
Wonderful
That's right, Wolf.
woman. Last June, Alexis's 12-year-old daughter, her precious Jocelyn, walked to a nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge, and horrifically murdered.
That's right, compa.
Arrested and charged
Compa,
with this
what up,
heinous
bro?
crime are two illegal
Compa,
alien
check your DM, there's some
monsters
midgets in there.
from Venezuela, released into America
angry
by the
midgets.
last administration through their
I know you're telling me.
ridiculous open border. The death of this beautiful 12-year-old girl and the agony of her
That's right,
mother and
Juanita.
family touched
Nobody's
our
trying to.
entire nation
Nobody's trying to
greatly.
get rid of them.
Keep it with the comment
Alexis,
section.
I
Paul.
promised that we would always remember your daughter, your magnificent daughter, and earlier tonight, I signed an order keeping my word to you. One thing I have learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much. She loved nature. Across Galveston Bay, from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you will find a magnificent national wildlife refuge, a pristine, peaceful, 34,000-acre sanctuary for all of God's creatures on the edge of the Gulf of America. Alexis, moments ago, I formally renamed that refuge in loving memory of your beautiful daughter, Jocelyn. So, Mr. Vice President, if you would, may I have the order?
That is dope. That is dope.
Let's go.
That is dope.
Let's
Bro.
go.
That's a president, bro. Like, that's a leader. I
I
mean,
mean, all these guys, are you watching this? How does that, good.
yeah, how you not gonna talk about
I'm
that,
not
bro?
gonna- let's talk about that.
Thank you very much. All three savages charged with Jocelyn and Lakin's murders were members of the Venezuelan prison gang, the toughest gang, they say, in the world, known as Tren de Aragua. 2 weeks ago, I officially designated this gang, along with MS-13 and the bloodthirsty Mexican drug cartels, as foreign terrorist organizations.
Shit.
Then don't watch us then, Iron Fisticuffs.
I know, these guys are just,
They love us, bro. They love us. Iron Fisticuffs love us.
some of these people don't, they're really not smart. Like,
Yeah, but for every hater is it's just, you know, it's publicity. I mean, it's more you know, they want to
They
talk
are
their shit.
now officially in
As
the
long as they keep it
same
respectful.
category as ISIS, and that's not good for them. Countless thousands of these terrorists were welcomed into the U.S. by the Biden administration.
That's what they want, bro. That's what they want.
But
Let's get it,
now
man.
every last one will be rounded up
got me,
and
Fist
forcibly removed from our
you got
country,
'em.
or, if they're too dangerous, put in jails, standing trial in this country, because we don't want them to come back ever.
Yep.
With us this evening is a warrior on the front lines.
Take
of that
818
battle.
at your mouth,
Border
homeboy.
Patrol
Yeah.
agent.
You ain't 818,
Roberto
homie.
Ortiz. Great guy.
818 creations. You ain't 818 nothing, fool.
Damn, that was gotcha.
818 creation. Keep that energy should you bump into me.
Yeah, that's ready, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, 818 creations. Keep
Okay, now
that
you're
same energy.
getting mad. You're getting mad now.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm just saying. I guarantee you wouldn't.
No, he's gonna tell you, hey man, I'm a big fan. He won't even tell you who it is.
Yeah.
That is, bro.
In January,
He's a walrus
Roberto
supporter.
and another agent were patrolling by the Rio Grande,
Chief Warhorse, that's
near an
right.
area known as Cartel Island. Doesn't sound too nice to
Cartel
me.
Island. Damn.
When
that's a-
heavily armed gunmen started shooting at them, Roberto saw that his partner was totally exposed, at great danger, and he leapt into action, returning fire and providing crucial seconds for his fellow agent to
Trend to
seek
change trend.
safety, just barely. I have some of the prints of that event, and it was not good. Agent Ortiz, we salute you for your
Another
great
shot,
courage and for your line of fire that you took, and for the bravery that you showed. We honor you, and we will always
You're banging
honor
on
you.
us
Thank
today.
you, Roberto, very much.
That's right.
They're not even paying attention to the cool shit he just did for that lady's kid.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like, I mean, with that, see, there's a few of them type, and they should be capped for that.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with it. He did
nothing to
something
do
cool
with
for a
politics,
lady's kid.
bro.
was
Yes.
murdered. Yeah. That shows the level of their
I
dumbass
actually got to
ignorance.
know him on my many calls to the border. He's a great gentleman. The territory to the immediate south of our border is now dominated entirely by criminal cartels that murder, rape, torture, and exercise total control. They have total control over a whole nation, posing a grave threat to our national security. The cartels are waging war in America, and it's time for America to wage war on the cartels,
Yep.
which we are doing.
I think it down. What's up, San Diego?
Yeah, that's right. Senator.
SD.
5 nights ago, Mexican authorities, because of our tariff policies being imposed on them, think of this, handed over to us 29 of the
did.
biggest cartel leaders
Damn,
in their
Caro
country.
Quintero came with
that
them.
has
Oh,
never
shit.
happened
Yeah.
before. They
Yeah, I
want to
saw
make
that.
us happy. First time ever.
Yeah,
But
Caro
we
Quintero.
need Mexico and Canada
They want
to
him
do
too,
much
'cause he has
more than
something to do
they've
with
done,
killing
and
that
they have
hula,
to
right?
stop the
He had something to
fentanyl
do
and
with
drugs
killing that
pouring
dude.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
into the USA. They're going to stop it. I have sent Congress a detailed funding request laying out exactly how we will eliminate these threats to protect our homeland and
Orders don't work.
complete the largest deportation operation in American history, larger even than current record holder President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a moderate man, but someone who believed very strongly in borders. Americans expect Congress to send me this funding without delay so I can sign it into law. So, Mr. Speaker, John Thune, both of you, I hope you're going to be able to do that, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. Mr. Leader, thank you. Thank you very much. And let's get it to me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even believe it. And as we reclaim our sovereignty, we must also bring back law and order to our cities and
I
towns.
think I seen Boo's beard chilling in the crowd. That's crazy.
I thought I had seen it too, son.
Hey, Sup, I thought I saw it too.
He's probably going to start skipping all across the Democrats' heads and run over to the
You
other
see,
side.
you see
Right
his brochure on the back of the crowd in a blue
Upside
sute.
down by radical left lunatics. Many jurisdictions virtually
Lunatics.
seized enforcing the law against dangerous repeat offenders while weaponizing law enforcement against political opponents like me. My administration has acted swiftly and decisively to restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law, starting at the FBI and the DOJ. Pam, good luck. Cash, wherever you may be, good luck. Good luck. Pam Bondi,
Pam Bondi.
good luck. So important. Gonna do a great job.
I don't know if you're buying fucking gold eggs, fool.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I ain't paying no $50 for no egg.
Thank you, Cash.
I miss our
I'd be
regular
eating the
guys.
shit
Where's our
out of
regular,
eggs,
where's our
too.
regular guys?
Fisticuffs buy chicken, fool.
Buy a rooster fag.
But he might bone it, bro.
A fucking rooster.
They've already started very strong. They're going to do a
Yeah, what
fantastic
Tokyo
job. We're
Drift.
very proud of them. We're also
wrong.
once again giving our
Chat's on the
police
swell one.
officers the support,
I
protection,
think
and
Trump's getting
respect
them all riled
they
up.
so
Shout out to the
Taking
chat,
it out.
man.
They
Shout out to the
deserve
chat. Shout out to the
that.
haters, my boy. It's all
Yeah,
love.
shout out to the haters, my
hard,
boys.
dangerous job, but we're going to make it less dangerous. The problem is the bad guys don't respect the law, but they're starting to respect it, and they soon will respect it. This also includes our great fire departments throughout the country. Our firemen and women are unbelievable people, and I will never forget them. And besides that, they voted for me in record numbers, so I have no choice.
That's what I heard. Trader Joe's the spot, dude.
I heard that too. Yeah, Trader Joe's.
I didn't want to tell
Spot, yeah, I heard
nobody.
that.
My wife, no, my wife told me
Keep
the
it on the
scoops.
down low?
Yeah, you got to go in the morning. They're like $3 or $5 for a dozen, bro.
1 year
How
ago
much are
this
they?
month,
I think some places are like
31-year-old New
$9,
York
I got them at
$8.
Vaughn's
Police
for
officer
$6.99.
Jonathan
Yeah.
Diller, unbelievably wonderful person.
Can't
and a
apologize
great
for Ukraine, bro.
officer,
No way.
was gunned down at a traffic stop on Long Island. I
Oh,
went
fuck
to
Ukraine.
his funeral. The vicious criminal charged with his murder had 21 prior arrests, and they were rough arrests, too. He was a real bad one. The thug in the seat next to him had 14 prior arrests and went by the name of Killer. He was Killer. He killed other people, they say, a lot of them. I attended Officer Diller's service, and when I met his wife and one-year-old son, Ryan, it was very inspirational, actually.
What's up, Patty?
His widow's name is Stephanie, and she is here tonight. Stephanie, thank you very much, Stephanie. Thank you very much.
I'm not apologizing for that.
Yeah, ain't nobody. Yeah, fuck you.
Stephanie, we're going to make sure that Ryan knows his dad was a true hero, New York's
Trans
finest.
rooster.
And we're going to get these cold-blooded killers and repeat offenders off our streets, so we're going to do it fast. Got to stop it. They get out with 28 arrests. They push people into subway trains. They hit people over the head, back of the head with baseball bats. We got to get them out of here. I've already signed an executive order requiring a mandatory death penalty for anyone who murders a police officer. And tonight I'm asking Congress to pass that policy into permanent law.
They ain't messing around.
I'm hoping he says mandatory flamethrower for the urban campers and all those damn RVs that are blocking the streets.
I'm also asking for a new crime bill getting tough on repeat offenders while enhancing protections for America's police officers so they can do their jobs without fear
that's the
of their
hookup, 9
lives
a.m.
being
Ooh, right on,
totally
Smiley.
destroyed. They don't want to be killed. We're not going to let them be killed. Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always
sick.
dreamed
Damn, that
of
dude's got a
becoming
feed man, bro,
police
so
officer.
Yeah, bro, it's homie.
Damn.
Yeah, so far you had me, bro. We already talked about this. Relax, player. But who had him on the platform, homeboy? How about that?
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, these other guys who were hating would rather have him in fucking trans gear. That's what Biden would have
Yeah.
on there.
Biden would have him on some puberty blockers.
Yeah, bro.
Fucking.
Hey, that's for sure. He got a bigger rush than me, fool.
Oh, I mean,
I'll be 50 already, bro. I'm a little jealous there. I heard iron fisticuffs be keystring eggs, bro.
But in 2018,
By the dozen?
DJ was diagnosed
That's
with
how he makes his
brain
omelets.
cancer.
yeah. Iron
The
fisticuff and
doctors
the other
gave
guy.
him
Homero,
5
they'd be
months
swapping
at
eggs out of their
most to live.
butthole.
There's
was
another
more
one
than
right
6
under this
years
that
ago.
talks shit about boobies.
Yeah. That's right, America. Ostriches. Oh man.
Since
That's
that
crazy
time,
as fuck.
DJ and his dad have been
Yeah,
on a quest to
those are the
make
ones fisticuffs.
his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer. Actually, a number of times.
The Caliban gang,
police
bro.
love him. The police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States.
Look at his eyes. Oh,
No
my
shit.
God.
That's right.
That's dope, bro. That is dope, bro.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at him.
Hey, what did that little kid do? Who was that kid?
Huh?
What was the kid? Who was the kid?
This guy?
Yeah, that little kid. Why is he honoring him?
Because he's like a gun-ho wannabe police officer.
Oh, right on. Okay.
That's like his dream. You gotta give him the badge and everything. Oh, that's right, brother.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Shit.
That's right.
Thank you, DJ. DJ's doctors believe his cancer likely came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was younger.
From COVID.
Since 1975, rates of child cancer have increased by more than 40%.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
autism.
Reversing
too.
this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission to make America healthy again, chaired by our new Secretary of Health and Human Services,
That's right.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
That's right. That's right. Democrat, by the way, people. A Democrat.
He is, huh?
He's a Democrat, bro.
He's in better shape than that whole audience
Oh,
right
that
there.
fool's a beast.
That fool's in better shape than me, I think.
I bet you know the Democrats are clapping
Well,
for
you
that
saw the
for
last
meeting.
mystery hell or whatever.
Yeah. Is he sitting with the Democrat side?
No.
Oh, he's not, okay.
I don't know.
With the name
No, I
Kennedy,
think
you
not.
would have thought everybody over here would have been cheering. How quickly they forget.
Yep. That's right.
Our goal is to get toxins out of our environment, poisons out of our food supply, and keep our children healthy
And eggs out of
strong.
Iron Fist.
As an example, not long ago, and you can't even believe these numbers, 1 in 10,000 children had autism. 1 in
you just said that,
10,000.
Andrew.
It's much
And
higher,
now
bro.
it's 1 in 36. There's something wrong. 1 in 36. Think of that. So we're going to find out
Yeah,
what it
chicken wing.
is, and
Gotta
there's
love it,
nobody
brother.
better than Bobby and all of the people that are working with you. You have the best to figure out what is going on. Okay, Bobby, good luck. It's a very important job. Thank you.
Yeah, the food companies did not want him, dude, because he's trying to get rid of all that junk in there.
There goes the hot Cheetos.
My administration is also working to protect our children from toxic ideologies in our schools. A few years ago, January, Olivia John
Sit on the
and her
eggs and hoop
husband
'em, and they
discovered
don't
that
break.
their daughter's school had secretly socially transitioned their 13-year-old little girl. Teachers and administrators conspired to deceive January and her husband while encouraging her daughter to use a new name and pronouns.
Crazy.
That's
They,
crazy.
them pronoun.
Let's see what
actually.
you guys' comments are
All
on
without
that.
telling
You agree with that?
January, who is here tonight and is now a courageous advocate against this form of child abuse. January.
Child
thank you.
abuse.
It
Straight
is.
up.
Absolutely.
Exactly what it is.
Thank you very much.
That's right, Capitan.
Yep.
Thank you. Stories like this are why, shortly after taking office, I signed an executive order banning public schools from indoctrinating our children
That's
with
right. That's
transgender ideology.
Pay
Nice.
attention, chat. Let's see what you say
Nice.
about that. Yeah.
Who have the fools hating her on that
Yeah,
side,
I
bro?
know.
I also signed an order to cut off all taxpayer funding to any institution that engages in the sexual mutilation of our youth.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
And now I want Congress to pass a bill permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and
That's right.
forever ending the lie
That's
that
right.
any child is trapped in the wrong body.
That's right.
That's a lie.
This is a
Straight up,
big
that's a
lie.
lie. I'm glad he said that. It's mental illness on the parents' part.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
What's up, if your feelings?
And our message
right.
to every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way
Yep.
God
What
made
about?
you.
Right the way God made you.
What about?
Yeah, if.
If was sick, I'll be drunk.
There you go. These guys live in a fantasy world, but they're the same way that say if you're a guy, you could be a girl.
Schools and out of our military, and it's already out, and it's out of our society. We don't want it. Wokeness is trouble.
Yes.
Wokeness is
Yep.
bad.
Yep.
It's gone. It's gone.
That's right.
That's
And we
right.
feel so much
R.I.P.
better for
wokeness.
it, don't we? Don't we feel better? Our service
Tony
members
became
won't
they
be
them, bro.
activists and
I know, I saw that.
ideologues.
shim?
They will be
A
fighters
shim.
and warriors. They will fight
Yeah.
for our country. And Pete, congratulations. Secretary of Defense, congratulations.
Order by Mark. Some sweet
Things we keep from that.
Just gonna send the executive order, bro.
Sign that shit, Trump.
And he's not
Get that
big
shit
into
in
the
now.
woke movement, I can tell you.
Shit.
I know him well.
What's up, Hoodwise?
I am pleased to report that in January, the U.S. Army had its single best recruiting month in 15 years, and that all armed services are having among the best recruiting results
right.
ever
That's right.
in the history of
Look
our
at those little
services.
stiff
Yeah,
as
that's
fuck,
right.
huh?
That business. They're all business, fool.
Yeah, they
Hey,
ain't
I'm
playing.
going to tell you something I know for a fact.
Leave the kids alone, homie.
Any country that questions our military has no
And you
clue
know,
what
it
they're
was
talking about.
just
We are by
a
far
few
the
months
strongest
ago,
military in history of
the
mankind.
results were exactly
You couldn't.
the
You,
opposite.
you
We
have no
couldn't
idea
Let's hear 'em,
what
let's
we're
hear 'em.
capable of.
anywhere. We couldn't recruit. Now we're having the best results just about that we've ever had. What a tremendous turnaround. It's really a beautiful thing to see. People love our country again. It's very simple. They love our country, and they love being in our military again. So it's a great thing, and thank you very much. Great job. Thank you.
USA, USA, USA.
We're joined tonight by a young man, Jason Hartley, who knows the weight of that call of duty. Jason's father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all wore the uniform.
Wow.
Jason tragically lost his dad, who was also a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when he was just a boy, and now he wants to carry on the family legacy of service. Jason is a senior in high school, a 6-letter varsity athlete, a really good athlete, they say, a brilliant student with a 4.46, that's good, GPA. And his greatest
That's right,
dream
Hoodwise.
is to
That's
attend
right,
the
Puro USA.
U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
That's right.
Tony Santiago, Boo Boo will be back.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not even paying attention anymore. I'm looking at all the comments.
Yeah.
And Jason, that's a very big deal getting in. That's a hard one to get into. But I'm pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted. You will soon be joining the Corps of Cadets.
That's right, bro. Hey, this is a leader, fool. Can you think Biden could pull this off, bro? Kamala Harris pull this off? No.
Yeah.
Salute.
Thank you. Jason, you're going to be on the long gray line, Jason. As Commander-in-Chief, my focus is on building the most powerful military of the future. As a first step, I'm asking Congress to fund a state-of-the-art Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland,
what I'm
all
talking
made
about.
in the USA. And Ronald Reagan wanted to do it long ago, but the technology just wasn't there, not even close. But now we have the technology. It's incredible, actually.
No me da vergüenza,
And
güey.
other places they have it. Israel has it. Other places have it. And the United States should have it too, right, Tim? Right? They should have it too. So I want to thank you. But it's a very, very important. This is a very dangerous world. We should
say I
have
laugh
it.
in
We want to be
Spanish.
protected, and we're going to protect our citizens like never before. To boost our
What's up,
defense
Edgar?
industrial
Saludos.
base, we are
Saludos,
also
Edgar.
going to resurrect the American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and
Hell that shit, son.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good
And
one.
for that purpose, I am announcing tonight that we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the White House and offer special tax incentives to bring this industry home to America where it belongs. We used to make so many ships. We don't make them anymore very much, but we're going to make them very fast, very soon. It will have a huge impact. To further enhance our national security, my administration will be reclaiming the Panama Canal.
Oh, dude.
And we've already started doing it.
Oh, dude.
Just today, a large American company announced they are buying both ports around the Panama Canal and lots of other things having to do with the Panama Canal and a couple of other canals. The Panama Canal was built by Americans for Americans, not for others.
Didn't the Bush
But
family
others
own a
could
lot of
use
shit
it.
in the Panama Canal?
But it was
I'm
built
not
at
sure.
tremendous
I think they
cost
did.
of
I think so.
American blood and treasure. 38,000 workers died building the Panama Canal. They died of malaria. They died of snake bites and mosquitoes. Not a nice place to work. They paid them very highly to go there, knowing there was a 25% chance that they would die.
Shit.
The most expensive project also that was ever built in our country's history, if you bring it up to modern day costs. It was given away by the Carter administration for $1, but that agreement has been violated very severely. We didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
Man, I don't know how Panama feels about that right now.
I'm wondering why China left there so easily.
No, they're there, bro.
I know, but if they're going to take it over, don't they got to get
Well,
them
no,
out?
he's just saying they got to take it over.
In
Okay.
charge. Good luck, Marco.
Panama, last time they threatened to blow it up.
We know who to blame if anything
Yeah, I
goes
was
wrong.
going to say, I can't see them just...
Marco's
All right,
been
you guys
amazing,
take
and
it.
he's going to do a great job. Think of it, he got 100 votes. You know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel very certain. So let's assume he got 100 votes, and I'm either very, very happy about that, or I'm very concerned about it. But he's already proven. I mean, he's a great gentleman. He's respected
Chale,
by
homie,
everybody.
my name's
We
already
appreciate
copyrighted,
you voting
carnal,
for
by
Marco.
me.
He's going to do a fantastic job. Thank you. Thank you. He's doing a great job. Great job. And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States
He's
of
a
America.
fool.
We need Greenland for national security and even international security. And we're working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security. And I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it. We will keep you safe.
Yeah.
We will make you rich, and together we will take Greenland to heights like you have never thought possible.
Oh, the people in Greenland right now
before.
are having a
It's
fucking
a very small
fit.
population, but very, very large piece of land and very, very important for military security. America is once again standing strong against the forces of radical Islamic terrorism. 3.5 years ago, ISIS terrorists killed 13 American service members and countless others in the Abbey Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Not that they were withdrawing, it was the way they withdrew. Perhaps the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. Tonight, I am pleased to announce that we have just apprehended the top terrorist responsible for that atrocity, and he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice.
We're banging on everybody, bro. Yeah, messing with China, Canada, Mexico, now Panama. Don't trip. Greenland in the books too, homeboy. If you're in metal, you're supposed to know, homie. It doesn't sound like you're the metal.
El Metal. Ellen DeGeneres has an extra room to rent in England. El Metal. There's plenty of room somewhere else.
If we ain't the metal, fool.
Yeah, he's not the metal.
Whose children were murdered, and the many people that were so badly, over 42 people, so badly injured on that fateful day in Afghanistan. What a horrible day. Such incompetence was shown that when Putin saw what happened, I guess he said, wow, maybe this is my chance. That's how bad it was. Should have never happened. Grossly incompetent people. I spoke to many of the parents and loved ones, and they're all in our hearts tonight. Just spoke to them on the phone. We had a big call. Every one of them called, and everybody was on the line, and they did nothing but cry with happiness. They were very happy, as happy as you can be under those circumstances. Their child, brother, sister, son, daughter was killed.
Yeah,
for no reason whatsoever.
I know.
In the Middle East,
it's all right,
we're
brother.
bringing
I gotta
back
drink ultras anyway.
our hostages from Gaza.
I got way to lose
In
play.
my first term, we achieved one of
Don't
the
do me a
most
favor.
groundbreaking peace agreements
No, but life, fool. No,
in
but life.
generations, the Abraham Accords.
Remember Zimas? Remember those?
I never drank one, but I know.
Oh, I drank one.
That foundation to create a more peaceful and prosperous future for the entire region. A lot of things are happening in the Middle East. People have been talking about that so much lately with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia. But a lot of things are happening in the Middle East. It's a rough neighborhood, actually. I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly
I never heard it that way.
or wounded in this horrific
drink
and brutal
Transweiser.
conflict with no end in sight. The United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense.
Okay, let's hear this.
With no security, with no anything. Do you want to keep it going for another 5
cold, buddy?
years? Yeah, you would
No,
say
no, you say it got cold.
Pocahontas says yes.
Oh, he called her Pocahontas says yes.
What did he say?
Pocahontas says yes.
Oh, that's Pocahontas.
There she goes.
Yeah, she put in her college thing that she was
People are being
that
killed
she was Native
every
American, so
single
she can
week.
get in.
More than that.
Fucking
That's
liar.
pretty fucking bad that he
Yeah,
called her
that is,
Russian.
bro.
That's awesome.
What's the Zima? Is that like that old school beatbox buzzball? No, Zima
is to
is
stop.
late 80s, early 90s.
Meanwhile,
No,
Europe
I
has
drank it
sadly
before.
Was it a
spent
wine
more money
cooler or was it
buying
a beer?
Russian oil and gas
It was a beer
than they have
that was it was
spent
like
on
Bud Ice
defending Ukraine
area.
by
It's
far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion, like taking candy from a baby. That's what happened. And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is.
Fritz or wine
and
cooler,
we
yes.
have an ocean separating us, and they don't. But we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening. Biden has authorized more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us. But that didn't happen. Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Absolutely.
I don't think they want Trump to get credit for bringing peace.
Oh, they don't. They definitely do not. I don't know, Sean, homie. I don't know, bro. I don't know if that's a saying that's going to go very viral, bro. Sometimes you got to whip it out.
It's time to stop this madness. It's time to halt the killing. It's time to end this senseless war. If you want to end wars, you have to talk to both sides. Nearly 4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher named Mark Fogel was detained in Russia and sentenced to 14 years in a penal colony.
Yeah, he just got brought him home.
The previous administration
They got
barely
something
lifted
over
a
there.
finger to help
They say
him.
minerals.
They
I
knew
would
he
think that
was
is oil.
innocent, but
I
they
think
had
they got
no
gas,
idea where to
actually.
begin.
That's what Russia has.
But last summer, I promised his 95-year-old mother, Malphine, that we would bring her boy safely back home. After 22 days in office, I did just that, and they are here tonight.
That's right.
Yeah, she's 95, huh?
She's probably still getting her money, bro.
There was an old lady in the shop.
Earth minerals, yeah. What are those earth minerals for?
There was an old lady in the shop the other day, and she's like 82. And we're like, damn, you're 82? And someone said, how you stay young? She's all, lots of sex.
Oh, shit.
We're all like, ew.
Yeah, he has, Sean. He went in there swinging, bro. He's done more in 2 months than Biden did 4 years.
Facts.
Biden took us backwards, bro.
To Mark and his great mom, we are delighted to have you safe and sound and with us. As fate would have it, Mark Fogel was born in a small rural town in Butler, Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it? Where his mother has lived for the past 78 years. I just happened to go there last July 13th for a rally. That was not pleasant. And that is where I met his beautiful mom right before I walked onto that stage. And I told her I would not forget what she said about her son. And I never did I? Never forgot. Less than 10 minutes later, at that same rally, gunfire rang out, and a sick and deranged assassin unloaded 8 bullets from his sniper's perch into a crowd of many thousands of people. My life was saved by a fraction of an inch, but some were not so lucky. Corey Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father, and above all, a protector. When the sound of gunshots pierced the air, it was a horrible sound. Corey knew instantly what it was and what to do.
No, wait, you're probably rolling out.
He threw himself on top of his wife and daughters and shielded them from the bullets with his own body. Corey was hit really hard. You know the story from there. He sacrificed his life to save theirs. 2 others, very fine people, were also seriously hit. But thankfully, with the help of 2 great country doctors, we thought they were gone and they were saved. So those doctors had great talent. We're joined by Corey's wife, Helen, who was his high school sweetheart, and their two beloved daughters, Allison and Kaylee. Thank you.
And the Democrats cheer for them neither.
No, they darn douchebags, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they do looking red.
Yeah.
To Helen, Allison, and Kaylee, Corey is looking down on his three beautiful ladies right now, and he is cheering you on. He loves you. He is cheering you on.
That's you, bro.
Corey was taken from us much
got a
too
beanie
soon,
on.
but his destiny was to leave us all with a shining example of the selfless devotion
Metal.
of a true American
Ellen
patriot.
DeGeneres is waiting to
It was
dance
love like
her way
Corey's
with
that
you
built our
to
country, and
London.
it's love like Corey's that is going to make our country more majestic than ever before. I believe that my life was saved that day in Butler for a very good reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that.
And Trompito gave us a good fucking hour and some change of fucking content, bro. I'm loving it. I forgot. I've been so busy at work. I forgot to say it was a State of the Union.
It's been over an hour, huh?
Yeah, easy. You can see it right there at the bottom, 117.
Thank you very much. From the patriots of Lexington and Concord to the heroes of Gettysburg and Normandy, from the warriors who crossed the Delaware to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and from the legends who soared at Kitty Hawk to the astronauts who touched the moon, Americans have always been the people who defied all odds, transcended all dangers, made the most extraordinary sacrifices, and did whatever it took to defend our children, our country, and our freedom. And as we have seen in this chamber tonight, that same strength, faith, love, and spirit is still alive and thriving in the hearts of the American people. Despite the best efforts of those who would try to censor us, silence us, break us, destroy us, Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent nation that will always be free, and we will fight for it till death. We will never let anything happen to our beloved country, because we are a country of doers, dreamers, fighters, and survivors. Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean, strode into the unknown wilderness, and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier. They chased our destiny across a boundless continent. They built the railroads, laid the highways, and graced the world with American marvels like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate Bridge. They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the communists, fascists, and Marxists all over the world, and gave us countless modern wonders sculptured out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age.
I found his glasses.
These workers who poured their sweat into
I'm not
the
gonna tell him I got him until he
cities.
sees the stream.
These warriors who
Hey,
shed
compa,
their
find your
blood
glasses full.
on fields of battle and gave everything they had for
What's
our
up,
rights
Jess?
and for our freedom. Now it is our time to take up the righteous cause of American liberty. And it is our turn to take America's destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country.
You're not lying,
This
Ernesto.
will be our greatest era. With God's help, over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher, and we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization
I'm not
ever
bored or
to
lost. I'm
exist
actually
on the
listening.
face of this earth. We are going to create the highest quality of life, build the safest and wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities
salud.
anywhere in the world. We
Chuck,
are going
what's
to
going on?
conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we're going to lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars.
Sound like a
and
downfall,
even far
Marco. It sounds
beyond.
pretty awesome. But hey, Ellen DeGeneres has an empty room if you want to rent it.
Oh, he's gonna go there, bro. Oh yeah, the 401ks are tanking because of the war stuff with Ukraine.
And through it all, we are going to rediscover the unstoppable power of the American spirit. And we are going to renew unlimited promise of the American dream.
They took Al Green.
Every single day we will stand up and we will fight for the country our citizens believe in.
That's
for
right.
The country our people deserve.
That's right. You can say a lot of stuff about Trompito, but you can't say he can't. You can't say he doesn't know how to give a speech, bro.
You come back, grab me one of those Cokes, yeah? You got the Coke for it?
Yeah, we got some in there.
Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you. True.
My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future because the golden age of America has only just begun. It will be like nothing that has ever been seen before. Thank you. God bless you. And
God bless America, baby.
You do the salute that Elon did?
Oh, no, do not do the salute, bro. All right, so take that thing down, Chris. Let's get the number up there. I found your glasses, fool. Let me.
Compa.
Yeah, to put the phone lines up there, man. Let's get people's reactions on. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm sorry, Chris. Do you want the phone?
Yes, the actual phone.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. Oh, that's a good one. Gil looking like the fulminator. Hey, this is the Louis V's compa left behind. Oh boy, I didn't go in the bathroom yet, so I just saw him right now. See, compa, we're fair over here. Damn, bro, look at me with my Louis V's. Yeah, don't commit crimes. All right, Chris, we got the phone calls coming in right now. You could even. Hotline.
American Chalo.
Oh, man.
There we go. Those are regulars.
The Alabama Mexican is in the house. What's up, Bama?
Hey, I enjoy. Hey, thank you. I enjoy watching this with you guys.
Oh.
No cap.
Very cool. Hey, yeah, it worked out perfect, dude, because I was like, I really wanted to watch it. I didn't want to go back and watch the replay. It's always cool to watch it live, right?
It was long.
Yeah, great idea. Hey, American Chalo, great idea because Joe Rogan does that with live fights. So he invites his homies and they watch it, and it's more dynamic watching it that way. And I had fun.
Yeah.
How's it going, Mr. Droop?
What's up, man? What's up? Hey, you're right. You know what? I be watching Joe Rogan sometimes when they're watching the fights. I mean, I know exactly what you're talking
He doesn't
about.
get copyrighted.
Hey, that's what you guys are doing right now. I thought it was cool, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, you get to go back and forth and go through the comment section. And that way, it kills the monotony of just sitting there watching it.
The chat's been banging.
That chat was banging tonight,
They're
man.
banging on each other. They're banging on us.
Yeah.
They're banging on eggs.
Hey, American Cholo, can I hit you with one good idea or what?
Yeah, of course. Shoot.
Hey, so I watch this podcast called Valuetainment.
Yeah, I watch it too.
Today-
PBD.
Oh, PBD.
PVD. All right, so check this out. Maybe you guys can do something cool for merch. They have their merch. They have hats and shirts that say "The future looks bright."
Yes.
So I figure maybe you guys can remix it a little bit and say "The West Side looks bright."
The West.
Excuse me, I'm an East Sider, my boy. I'm an East Sider,
Cool.
Spencer.
Oh, but aren't you from the West Coast?
Yeah, but I'm from the east side of the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah, he's taking the
Oh, you
West
meant
side.
West
Yeah,
Coast.
he's thinking bigger picture, bro.
Yeah,
Well, then you gotta say
Mohawk's
West
just
Coast
like,
because you can't. West Side is like you see that you have to understand the lingo a little bit better. Come on, Alabama, I expect more.
But he's an Alabama Mexican, fool.
Yeah, but
Why
he's
you
from,
Hey,
bang-
Bob,
isn't he from
banging on
over here?
Alabama?
Bam, are you from over here and
Hey.
went to Alabama, or are you really from Alabama?
I'm from Alabama, man. According to American Cholo,
Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying, my man.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up with Boo Boo? What happened?
No, Boo-Boo's we going through some family stuff going on. His uncle passed away about 2-3 weeks ago, so he's been taking care of his elderly mom. So he's just been pretty busy, bro. He hit me up today and said he's still doing his thing. So that's what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, he's not with Linwood right now. Is he?
I sure hope not,
He
bro.
might be. You
I
never
sure
know.
hope not, bro.
No, he sent me a couple funny memes this week on Instagram.
Yeah, he's always sending those.
Hey, they told me, yeah, they're right. Dude, they go, damn, you shouldn't have put those glasses on. You're gonna get pink eye, fool, from Hey, we got a few phone calls coming in, Bam. I'll give you one more, fool.
OG Cali Grower.
Good job, you guys.
All right,
Thank you.
dog.
Appreciate it, brother. Much love.
Cali Grower. Thank you, dog.
What up, homie?
Respect to everyone.
Yeah.
That's Mexico, America, and which is the right one, bro?
That's
I would say like the Philippines, maybe. I don't
is
know.
that Cuba, Puerto Rico?
Huh?
I think it's Philippines.
I think
Is
it's
it really
I think
Philippines?
I think it's Philippines. I'm not sure, bro.
Wow, that's pretty.
He must mean
Yeah, it's
Here, I'll
it's
take it.
Philippines.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hotline.
Man, it's Sal from Long Beach.
What's going on, South from Long
What up,
Beach?
homeboy?
Hey, what's up? I really like your content, man,
Thank you.
and I just wanted to get your take on Donald Trump and how do you think it's going to affect our people? Like everything he's talking about, I would like to get your opinion, your point.
I think I'll start with the bad first, right?
Right.
I think on immigration, we're all going to be affected in some way, shape, or form because we all know somebody who's illegal in this country that we have love for, that our family members and all that stuff.
Right.
So that for sure, it's just it's a horrible part of it. But unfortunately, that comes from the last administration just leaving the borders wide open, which made this happen. Right. That's one. I think on another one, he's going to push for tougher laws like he is. But at this point, that's up to us to learn from it, bro. Like, how many years are we going to continue to break the law? How many years are we going to continue to glamorize gangs, glamorize prison, like glamorize that toxic lifestyle until we finally figure out, wait a minute, bro, this is not the right way to go. Everybody else has figured it out. The Irish figured it out. The Italians figured it out. The Jews figured it out. All the, every Wedo's figured it out. But it seems like the blacks and the Mexicans.
Everybody but us.
Yeah, everybody, we're still stuck down the thing. And then when you try to elevate the conversation, what do they say? You're a coconut. No, I'm a grown-ass man who's been working for many years and figured out that gang life, it's fake, homie. It's a horrible life. It's not a life you would want for your children, right? So that's another one. Vale madre, way. I think on the other side, these tariffs for a little bit, you're gonna probably feel it in your pocketbook. But what the point of the tariffs is to make it a level playing field and have these companies come back, because what happened in the 80s, and this was Ronald Reagan's doing. Ronald Reagan broke up a lot of unions, and they started outsourcing all the work, which meant, all the business started leaving the United States. It started going to China and everywhere else. And people thought, oh, well, I got cheaper deals, but they didn't understand that in the future, you're losing all those jobs. So what he's trying to do with these tariffs is he's trying to bring those jobs back to the United States. And that's a great thing. Yeah. And also trying to balance the budget. Anytime you balance any budget, you're going to feel it in your pocketbook, right? As a family. But you can't run a business and be in such huge debt. We're in such huge debt right now that there will be no Social Security for our future kids. And it'll be where inflation, if we continue going down this route, will be, we'll be looking like Mexico in another 20, 30 years, where you're going to go buy this guy hung up. I hope you heard it, bro. Hotline.
Highline, what's up, American Cholo?
What's good, homeboy? What you got?
Hey, wait.
Dime, way.
Hey, why are you talking about politics right now?
I always talk about politics, homeboy.
You act like you can go to the White House anytime soon, way.
I can go whenever I want, fool. I got a free pass over there, fool.
You applied for the press corps?
Huh? What's up, fool? Yeah, I'm here. Talk to us.
Hey, who you with?
We're here with Matt and Droopy, fool.
No, I'm not watching the live, so I'm out and about.
Oh, no, I'm here with Matt and Droopy and the boys, homie.
What's up, homeboy? What's up?
What's the other homie? Where's your son at?
Your son, Boo Boo.
Oh, Boo Boo? Nah, Boo Boo's at home, fool.
Chances was out, huh?
No, he's about to get deported, carnal. We need 20 grand to bring him back, carnal.
I know. We got the food. We got that food.
Hey,
Hey, we're through the border too. We wouldn't even make that fool suffer.
Nah, we got him, fool. We got him. He's gonna drive right through. Canal. You got one more. I got a lot of people calling in.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Hey, but why so much politics, wait?
Why not, fool? What you want the drama, homie? You want Mañaco Monday right now already?
Hey, you don't even donate or do taxes, wait?
Fool, I do more taxes than you. I probably paid more taxes than you and your tío put together.
Right there, huh?
Yeah,
I got all
fool.
you right there, fucking.
All right, fool. Thanks for the call, homie. That's that way. All right. What's up, Santo G? What else we got? Central Cal. Gangs are no, but I wish gangs were a thing in the past. Here we go. What's up, Tony?
Hello, it's me, Donald Trump. I want to shout out the American Cholo podcast. He's a very good friend of mine.
Very good friend.
I know him very well.
He said, I know him very well.
I'm a lightning rounder because I know a lot of people want to call in, right? And
Yeah.
to all the fools, we all like to hear ourselves talk on YouTube, but let's make them quick, right? So I have a couple questions about the speech, right? So one thing that tripped me out was when he was talking about Social Security, right?
Yeah.
And he said that there was people that were 160 years old, right?
Yes.
But like Social Security is like maybe 100 years old.
Yes.
So that's where I was like, well, how is some fool that's 160 collecting it? So he was 60 100 years ago, like when
That's what they're going to clean up. That's what they're going to clean up.
They're in the process of exposing that right now.
Yeah, well, that's the crazy stuff.
That tripped me out. And then also another one. And again, I'm not passing judgment.
We got a workers.
These questions, you know. When he said he was going to make food affordable, like if you're supporting the foods that are picking the groceries for us, like how's it going to make this shit affordable? You know.
What, as far as the food goes?
Yeah.
Well, did you know that that a lot of farmers are paid to not grow so much crops, just so it doesn't mess with the market, which is kind of nuts.
That's crazy.
So I'm sure there's enough food to go around, but they destroy a lot of food, bro, which makes zero sense. If you flooded the market with that much more food, it'll start going down, I would think.
Yeah, because I've been going to Oxford, Camarillo, that whole area. And I still see people out there picking the strawberries and all that, you know? And I'm like, damn, like, what's going to happen if a van just comes and swoops them up, you know?
Oh, no, that for sure, bro. No, yeah.
Not everybody's illegal.
Yeah, this is true. I think they do have a visa-type program. And I think if that was the case, think about it. If that was the case, then all of a sudden they say, hey, we don't have enough people to pick anymore. And you went to Mexico and say, hey, man, I need 10,000 people. I'll give them a visa right now. You think you want to have 10,000 people in line?
Like the braceros.
Yes.
That's how my grandpa came. When my grandpa came, he went to Louisiana to work because they was through the braceros. They were one of the towns like, hey, who wants to work?
Hey, fool, you might be related to Alabama Mexican, fool. Yeah. Over in Louisiana, somewhere over there.
Probably, fool.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, you got another one?
Fuck, I had one, but I forgot it, fool. But,
no worries, fool. Yeah.
I ran into I found a little treasure, fool. I found a gang of your air fresheners, dog. And I've been handing them out to all the union guys, and they're digging them. Fool.
Oh, heck yeah, fool.
I've been handing them out. They're like, oh, I fuck with this guy. I ran into one fool. He was mad at me, fool. I came late with the asphalt, and he was like, I could tell, like, if looks could kill, he wanted to kill me. And I was like, hey, here, fool, put that in your truck. And he goes, oh, yeah, I know this guy from Hollywood. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, I live over there, too. It turns out he lives in Hollywood, too.
Oh, there you go.
And we got cool after that. So,
see?
Hey, fool, you're bridging the gap.
That's right, defusing the situation. One air freshener at a time, fool.
One air freshener at a time.
Thanks, brother.
Have a good one.
Appreciate it, fool. Late. Hey, George Lujan Sr., 199 super chat. Appreciate
What's
you,
up,
my man.
Consistent. Hey, he just had a birthday. Let's give a big happy birthday to Proof. He just had a birthday the other day.
That's right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to what's his name? Proof. Happy birthday to you. There you go, homeboy. You got a birthday song. Not just Social Security. All right, what else we got? This was Trump talks more than most of my podcasts. Most of my podcasts are one hour, but
he be up there feeling it.
But how could that other side? Maybe there's a couple things they don't like, but he said some shit that I don't give a fuck what side you're on. How could you not agree with?
Because they're the ultimate haters.
They're gonna go on that backwards. Ultimate haters.
They're worse than metal, fool. They're worse
than metal.
And it's tough to be worse than metal.
You mean what you're hearing? What I'm hearing you say is they're worse than Ellen, who actually did leave.
Yeah, fool.
She really did, huh?
Hey, is Robert De Niro leaving next? I hope so.
Yeah, you can follow.
Oh,
it
that
right
fool.
Went out ass sideways.
I see him on the Oscars. He comes out and says "F Trump,"
I
and
can't
everybody.
even watch his movies.
And all
yo.
those people do not live any kind of normal life.
No, none of them.
All
Hell
those
no.
people are just super rich, filthy rich. They
Beverly
don't care
Hills.
about nothing.
Going forward, I'm making it a point. I don't want to know shit about an actor because once you know, like, all of De Niro's movies are fucked off. I can't watch them no more.
And you know what? He just did a real good movie
It's
on Netflix.
Yeah, I heard about
I've
it.
seen it.
But he was a right wing guy on it,
Yeah.
which was kind of
Yeah.
funny, and he played a great part. Hotline.
What's going on?
I don't know. How
What
about
up?
you tell me, player? Where you calling from?
Tacoma, Washington.
Tacoma,
I
Washington.
just came
What's
back
up,
from
Bobo?
up there.
That's right. What's going on, my man?
Yeah, my first time calling in.
Appreciate
Actually,
that.
I subscribed. Yeah, I subscribed to your channel and everything. I
you.
always had this question,
Yeah, sure.
and I mean, it's kind of geared towards what's politics and everything. But I have a question, like, so how can you explain how the CIA and FBI can be able to bring down the Italian mafia, but you still have black and brown gangs running rampant across America? Like, do you have an idea or explanation on why that is? Because I always wondered that, but I always want to ask somebody.
Well,
So,
I do have an explanation for that. I think because the Italian mafias were, if you look at the numbers, they weren't so widespread in such huge numbers. When it comes to local street gangs, there is so many of them. There's not one unit. It would be like trying to, spray some raid over here on some ants or something. But you're infested in California, Southern California, Northern California, Texas, Utah, everywhere, and they're all individual gangs. It's not like if I go after, like, you see it all the time. Hey, this gang got a RICO, that gang got a RICO indictment.
That's
That
what I
gang.
was just gonna say. They use the same tactics.
And you get all those RICO indictments, but by the time you put some of those guys in jail, you got other kids that are growing in poverty. So that poverty and that lack of education and the lack of fathers that are sitting there teaching these kids, because most of the times, if you have no father figure in there that can really hold it down, the boys who grow up in the streets like I did, there is no dad to sit there and be the lion. So at the end, you feel like you're the man because you're out in the street and you start pushing. Go ahead.
Well, there's also the fact, street gangs are citizens. When it comes to organized crime, like the mob, there's, like, Italians have 5 families, maybe 6. You got organized groups. They also do international crime, which then that puts them at the risk of the FBI, the CIA, the ATF, the Interpol. Once your crimes on an organized level leave the state or the country, now you're on a government watch. Local gangs are really inner city. LAPD,
police,
due to, like Gil said, family problems, bad parents, and they're just local. Like he said, you take one city. Let's take Pacoima. You got fucking 40 cliques, different gangs into one city. The cops can't handle all that, and each clique is like the size of. What, maybe up to, what do you think, Droopy, or what do you think?
Well, what does that talk about the size?
Well,
That's
anyway,
a different
they're big, so
topic.
they can't handle that. The
All right.
organized crime is different.
What you got, Droops?
Man, a lot of people would say, oh, they want us fighting each other. They want to keep us like this, right? I don't know, man. There might be something to that a little bit.
Well, no, that for sure.
But they're trying to use RICOs against us. They'll get a kingpin, and then they'll get a bunch of dudes from sometimes different neighborhoods, sometimes a lot of the same neighborhood. But I think what Gil said is there's a lot of people, they can't just hit everybody with it. But they're trying. Yeah,
that is actually a great question you just asked. And also, when it comes to streets on a grand scale, it's low level. So when it's low level like that, nobody cares. I mean, it's just it's just black on black, brown on brown crime. And go ahead.
I heard, unfortunately, this is not really positive. However, in meeting a few officers after I've gotten clean, some of them say, well, they're killing each other. So
Yeah,
they're doing our job for us. They don't really have to. I mean, I hate that sounds bad, but
there's
it's true.
levels to this. They can say you need people to fill the jails. I mean, there's all different levels.
It feeds taxes and all that, so it's bad.
So that's why, caller, when I see like people saying they're gonna destroy the Taliban, they're gonna destroy this, I'm like, dude, you can't even get rid of local street gangs. You can't even get rid of those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So I hope that answers some of your questions.
It does, because I was watching a little bit of the Congress with Donald Trump's
Yes,
approach to the Congress and everything, and he was talking about how he got like gangs like the MS-13 out in El Salvador are terrorists. on the terrorist list and all these Central American gangs on the terrorist list. But if he was to follow through with those, right, and he was to like get those types of organizations out the way, would he focus his eyes on the American street gangs? Because earlier there was a rapper who got killed with his daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I forgot the guy's name, but it was like very recent. I think it happened like today or this week or something like that. And it's like, all right, once you get them out the way, will it be like Trump or anybody on his cabinet or on his Congress will like look at the American
like a war on gangs?
You know what?
Yeah.
One thing when you're talking about that, like those gangs you just mentioned are just regular gangs. They're in the news. It's like what they're using as their talking point. So they're saying these gangs. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
And they know it. They know it. They're using it for their talking.
But to a point, they are a little different. Like MS is a little different because MS is an international gang that they have proven communicate with one another all over the thing.
Like that's what I was looking for right there.
Yeah,
the communication.
Yeah, the communication.
But a crime syndicate.
But the reason, but the reason that he put them in that category is because, and this is not a good thing for those guys.
No, it's like politics. They're the ones that are being put out.
They can go to Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
Now he can get them.
Once you're on a Homeland Security terrorist watch list.
You're on a terrorist watch group, so now you can be a citizen, and they can still throw those guys out to Guantanamo Bay.
Yes, they can.
So I think that's what it is, and it's also a flex just to. This is the new enemy, because anytime you think gangs, MS-13 has made the list all the time, and people see that, especially when you saw them in the jails in MS. They're all, in El Salvador, they're all tattooed in the face. All that. So they are the poster child for gangs, and that's what they're using them, and that unfortunately also helps them gain notoriety where more young guys want to join those gangs.
Well, you said what I was trying to say. You said it better. That's basically what I was trying to say.
So I hope that, like I said, that was a great question, caller.
Hey, and Washington's dope. I just came back from there.
Yeah, because we got MS-13s out here too, and it's like, okay, what's the difference between? I'm pretty sure you guys know the answer, but what's the difference between an MS-13 out here and like an Oregon or Washington or California or New York compared to like the homegrown people out there in because to my knowledge, it originated in California, but it moved back down to El Salvador, correct?
Yes, MS was not a Central American gang. We exported that gang out there when we started deporting them, and they became so popular because the young kids in El Salvador saw these guys from LA, spoke English, had a certain dress code, and they thought it was the coolest thing in the world, so they started gaining in numbers, right? And that's where MS became so popular. But I couldn't speak to exactly what the difference is, but MS... The reason they are so popular, unlike, let's say, my neighborhood, your neighborhood, we were more like stuck up where you can't claim the hood over there. You can't. And in what MS and 18th Street did that was diabolically genius as a gang thing, they incorporated like McDonald's. Oh, you want to be part of McDonald's? You could join MS. You want to be, and they just got bigger and bigger. Where a lot of gangs, they kind of weren't thinking that way.
They were keep it in North Hollywood.
Yeah, they wanted to keep it in the city. But now MS and like 18th Street, they're huge because they branched out and they made more and more clicks and accepted people from all of the states.
What probably happened is someone moved out there.
Yeah.
You
and
know,
that's what
said,
changed.
hey, I'm from here, and some other guys.
But we would be
like
somebody would be like, oh, you're from Langdon Street, and you'd be like, you ain't from Langdon. I don't know you.
Hey, Droopy said they had homies in Palmdale.
We've already
beat him up.
we've already been through that.
So
we didn't have a nice shit.
That's the difference, but I think also that's why they get targeted so much because they have branched out so far out in the United States, across the United States.
Well, I'm not gonna take up your time, man. Thank you so much for
Thank you, bro.
man. I like how you guys are doing, man.
Shout out to Central
Appreciate
Cali.
the support, brother. Late.
Central Cali, thanks for the donation.
Central Cal, $2 super chat. AC, the only Raza channel worth watching. That's right, homeboy. Appreciate that, carnal. That was a great phone call, actually, man.
That was a good question.
A little bit different, and he's interested in what's going on.
Sit there and watching. My homeboy Trouble's out there. What's up,
I like
Trouble?
that state. That state's kind of cool.
Let's see who texts me right now.
Yeah. Oh, I want to give a shout out to my homeboy Pirate. Just got married.
That's right.
Big shout out to my homeboy Pirate. Just got married. Congratulations. And good luck.
Do you think now that there's a tariff war in Canada and Mexico that the Customs Border Patrol are going to be tougher on regular foods traffic across the border? For example, when they ask, do you have anything to declare?
Probably.
Yeah, they may. I think what it will be most likely is, listen, there's going to be a new fine. They're going to probably tell guys for the first 6 months, listen, we're gonna take this away now, but we're gonna start really penalizing people where it's not gonna be worth bringing in a bottle of tequila or anything. Which I don't know. I haven't been to Mexico in so long.
There's tension right now too. So when there's tension, people are tripping a little more too.
Yeah, but I definitely think they're gonna be checking more. It's gonna be interesting with the trucks and everything. And it's also gonna make like stuff being snuck in a much bigger problem. Hotline.
¿Qué pasa, mi tío?
¿Qué pasa, carnal? ¿Qué dices?
¿Por qué eres cholo?
Porque así nací, güey. ¿Qué quieres que haga? What's up, fool? That's
back?
Oh, yeah, that's all you wanted to say, bro. Hotline. All right, you got his question in. Hotline, what you got?
Gil's Mega Man.
Oh, what's up, Mega Man? We're here with Droops and Mohawk Matt, homeboy.
What's up, Mega Man?
And Chris on the turntables.
What's up, Mohawk?
What's up?
What's up?
Here come the alien questions.
What you got?
Hey, I was gonna say, a lot of people should be more focused on that. What he said in that speech tonight about Mars, but also about Greenland. Super deep.
Did he say Mars?
Yeah, Mars.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he said he wants to put an American.
He's gonna put a plant.
Oh, no shit.
So why? First, let's go with Mars. Why Mars?
Well, it's going to be the second planet where a lot of humans are going to be more transferred. If you really think about that movie Interstellar, and a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, we're going to go to Mars." Yeah, it's pretty much easy, man. They're going to use portals. And the other one with Greenland, that's where a lot of minerals are at. Where
it's also
a lot of lithium, a lot of let's just say some weird things underground in certain bases. That was going to be like a really deep one right there.
Yeah, that's what he's trying. That's what I think he's trying to use it. But the way he's saying it, bro, I mean,
well, first of all, Mars, you can't even breathe, so I don't know what they're going to put out there.
We already moved away from Mars.
We're after Mars. Okay,
Mars was quick, bro.
Check it out. Hey, Mega Man, are you trying to suggest the thing with Greenland, like how they say about Antarctica, how there's all those big, allegedly those stone, humongous monolithic buildings and shit?
Pretty much what a lot of people are speculating is that underground in Greenland is that there's a 300-mile alien mothership.
Well, it's also mostly volcanic. Isn't it also mostly like rock and volcanic there? No.
It's Greenland. It's green, bro.
It's not green, but it's not really green.
It's Greenland,
Look
bro.
at Chris. Pull it up. Greenland is like a lot of rock, and
my
Viking
also
people were there too.
It's a strategic spot for us to put military bases.
What's that, man?
It's pretty much more ice over there and all, because that's why everyone thinks that green is Greenland, but it's more ice.
Yeah, Greenland isn't really green. They just call it that.
Green, bro.
It's
called Greenland, bro. It's got to be green.
Chris, help me out here, player.
Hey, you know one thing, Mega Man, that when you're talking about Mars right now. So I don't want to say his name, but an artist friend of mine, he just got a job like drawing some sort of like specs for NASA.
Eric,
right?
Show me some grass and Greenland.
And so
Joe Cool's
NASA, apparently they want to try to populate the moon, and Musk wants to populate Mars, and apparently there's a race.
Dude, we've never.
I don't even think we made it to the moon the first time.
We've never even been to the moon, and they're trying to go to Mars, bro.
We've never been to the moon.
Well, pretty much. Well, a lot of people are speculating because they said that there's 10,000 human beings that live on the moon, and the moon is artificial.
I've heard all that.
I'm going to give you one point. I'm going to give you one extremely important point that people always overlook. In the video where we land on the moon, the flag is blowing. There is no atmosphere. There's no wind.
But
that's all you need to hear.
I'm not even talking about that.
That's all you need to hear. That's all you need to hear to be realistic.
I'll tell you the name after, because I don't know if he could get in trouble, right?
Okay.
But he just a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Got a job like drawing. It's very simple, and he's going to get paid a shitload of money, and it's a trip.
Right. Wow.
But it's actually working for NASA, and he was telling me they're trying to race Musk. They want to get the moon populated as Musk wants to do Mars. They got like a little race going on. That's
They're going to need to make an atmosphere on there or Mars.
They can't make an atmosphere.
Look, bro, Greenland is green, bro. Don't ever tell me Greenland.
Is that Greenland, Chris?
That's Greenland, bro.
That must be part of it then.
No damn volcano.
It's green, bro.
I was under the impression Greenland had a lot of like volcanic rock.
You watch Vikings when that dude.
That's exactly where I got that from.
All right,
That's exactly where I got that from.
Thank you. Appreciate the call, brother.
Later, Mega Man. Later, bro. That is exactly where I got
I seen that shit.
Damn you!
What the weird one? The weird one. He fucking he wanted to go over there and see the gods or
Leif
something.
Erikson was from.
Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat, man. There you go, fool. That's Greenland, carnal. I told you.
Damn.
I think it's more for
I think it's
strategic
military.
spot.
I think he wants a military base who's closer to Europe.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Exactly,
It's for the base.
How dare you expose my Viking fucking... That's the one time I didn't have actual factual context.
He gets he usually gets it from TikTok. So the Viking thing.
Hey, I caught a couple good ones this week. Of the veterans, the old guys in wheelchairs standing up to. Oh man, you see the old guy? I watch TikTok. I like the veteran shows and the puppies. You see the old man saluting where they get out of their wheelchair.
That's his feed, bro. That's his feed, bro.
You know, when he stands up and he salutes the fucking.
All right, let's take that number down, Chris. I got to get up early tomorrow, man. I got to go to work. Hey, thank you for Trump, man. He gave us some great content today, bro.
You know one thing I wanted to say about that, like,
yeah, sure.
You always have it to where one side is gonna clap, like the Republicans, because Trump's a Republican.
Yeah.
Is it always like that?
If it was
yes.
Yeah, it's always like that, right? But so I remember when Obama was president. I liked Obama a lot. I thought he did a great job. You know, Trump came in and I hated him. I was like, man, fuck this dude.
I remember when
he
that
got
started.
No class. Remember, I was telling you that dude ain't never going to be president. You know, but when he won, I was like, all right, man, he's our president. Let's at least hopefully.
See, that's what those guys in the chat are not
doing. It seems like everybody's rooting against him. When it's in the chat, it's the Democrats. It's everyone's more. I mean, aren't we supposed to want our country to get better?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I think people are more interested in seeing him fail than our country get better.
Like why not just? I mean, if he fucks up, he fucks up. I'll be the first one. I could give a fuck about Trump. I just want our country to get better.
What'd you think about Obama's vato?
Well, I don't know about all that.
Mike and Mike? Or what do they call it? You ever see that meme?
Yes.
Everybody should knock it off and just try to get on board, man. You know what I mean? With the tariff shit, it's scary, I know. But if it works, it's going to be all good. If it don't, Trump's going to fall on his face.
What's up, Looney Cruz?
Chicken Wang's been hilarious.
Yeah, Chicken Wang's high as hell, homie.
Chicken Wang.
Hey, any shout-outs?
I did it. Thank you.
Any shout-outs?
Everybody at the shop. My homeboy Littles. I didn't shout you out last week. What's up?
To all our sponsors, appreciate you, but my boy Chris dropped the ball at the beginning of the show, even though he gave me a little attitude. Said, "Don't you know I know my job?"
Marines are always.
He didn't pay attention.
You know what? All the Marines
Greenland?
at 29 Palms, they're getting ready to split. I forgot to shout you out last week.
Are we talking about Greenland again?
Good luck. Be safe.
I said I couldn't even put our sponsors out there because Chris dropped the ball at the beginning of the show with the sponsors and everything.
This is so confident. Chris goes, come on, fool. I know what I'm doing.
I think we're going to give a...
What's up, Shy Boy? Shout out to my homeboy Shy Boy.
Shy Boy, what's cracking?
What's up, G?
Shout out to all the homies from Hollywood. Shout out to all the Valleros out there.
West Best, Mexican American, that's right.
Eric, he's like, use another 50. Hey, appreciate you guys. Man, I think this was a dope-ass podcast.
Hey, thank you, because that's the first time I've ever watched that. I've never actually sat...
That's my State of the Union, bro.
That's why when he said Matt's falling asleep, I'm like, I was trying to listen.
You know what's funny now?
I've never seen that.
It was dragging.
When we're here...
Cool.
No, we're here... no, to me, that's like prime time, bro.
No, me too.
My wife's hitting me up like, hey... I said, yeah, and before my wife would never watch that, bro. Never. Now, everybody's into it, bro.
I've never seen that. That was so cool.
Politics is gangster.
This is high-level politics, bro. This is gangster. You guys think the YouTube Yarda stretches, homie. You don't know nothing until this politics.
By the way, Hazard has a song coming out about that.
Oh yeah,
Hazard, what up, my boy? What up?
But with that, people, appreciate the follows, appreciate the interaction, the comment section. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that button so you guys can know when we're going live.
And we appreciate the haters.
Yeah, we're going. We got another show tomorrow, Wednesday. What's the word? We got another one on Thursday. We'll catch you guys then. Chris, put our sponsor before we go, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you guys. Make sure to watch the end.
Tattoo.
Yeah, there you go. Now Chris is gonna put our sponsorship out there because he said, "I know what I'm doing." I said, "Well, that did not really move me, man."
Thanks for reminding me about the Marines.
Fantastic podcast, CB Fall. Appreciate that. Absolutely enjoyed it. That's what I'm talking about. Are you gonna go to Mars for what?
That makes me. You ever seen Total Recall player?
No.
Come on.
And that's my source.
I remember the diner with the three cheeses. That shit looked kind of good.
That's what I was thinking about.
Oh shit! You got it, Chris. You got it. All right, Fade to Black. Put our sponsors up there, Chris. Let's go. Oh, man.
Joe.
First and foremost, I'd like to start off by praising God and also giving a shout out to our sponsors. We would first like to thank the Ramirez family for being our biggest sponsor and helping us continue to give us the information, motivation, education that we need in our community. Next, we would like to thank SoCal Tattoo out of Tarzana, California. SoCal Tattoos, where all your tattoo needs will be met. Go out there and check them out and let them know AC sent you. And last but definitely not least, Rockstar Plumbing Company out of Chatsworth, California. You can reach them at 818-814-3044 for all your plumbing needs. And now, without further ado, let the show begin.